Okay, it's like a weird day for this because I'm doing it for me and I don't want to do it. So, why? I am like hell struggling. I don't know. If I only do it when I'm doing good, then it's really fake. And this, if it is my last will and testament, I don't want it to be fake. And if it's my forever cringe, I also don't want it to be fake. However, if I'm not getting ready, there's nothing to film. So, like, the last few days, I've just been bed rotting, and I wish that was more literal than it actually is, even though I'm working on being nice to myself. It's like a day-by-day thing. But I think the last time I was doing this, I was getting too tired, too. And I may or may not have cut it short. I am not sure. Last few times. But it's like rainbow angle, so I can muster the strength. Okie dokie. Real me as I am, answering out honestly some of the things that I posted on story, which is what are you thinking about? And someone said taking you on a date. All right, so like I probably will never like go on a date with someone just off of internet connection. This is why I like not really gonna do I don't do dating apps at all because like okay, it's I'm at this point in life, because I like fully accept being okay with dying alone, although I would really love, like, you know, the right kind of partnership would be the right kind of partnership. However, also, like, I got other shit. Like, I got a good partnership with a higher power, and through that I find a partnership with myself. I have friends and family. But for me to go on a date with someone, it's probably they're gonna have to ask me in person. Unless it's someone who I've already hung out with in person, then they're allowed to ask me for a date, not in person. Like over the phone, but like we have to have met in person, and not even like maybe even like hung out as well. I really like a good one-on-one hangout. Ask me on a date in person, and that could happen. And then also funny because it's me probably the same fucking person, but I'm not positive. But on the anonymous questions, I also got asked on a date again, so. And then the non-anonymous questions, their name is not a real name. So you have to come out and tell me your real name. Do you have Snap? Oh yeah, this one I just wanted to read because I was like, oh, we got a comedian on my anonymous things. Not really, but like, you know, someone being funny. Do you have Snap? Keeping the ask about having Snapchat. Apparently, do not know what's going on Snapchat. I will say a red flag is always a guy that just uses Snapchat. That's a red flag for me. Like a guy like that's the drug dealer or someone who did something dirty, and clearly true because what was asked was, do you have Snap? I want to make a clap on it, like a round of applause. If you come out to my comedy shows and then clap for me with a round of applause. All right. I made it in the basket, I swear. Alright, this is, oh shit, I shouldn't have, well, to continue on to something that I just threw over there, we'll see. Looks like, opinions on, like, TV and movies and stuff. What movie do you irrationally love? I wouldn't say that, like, I don't think I irrationally love any movie. I like Jaws, and that's kind of almost a hard one to explain why, because there's no female characters, and the older I got, the more I liked having female characters and stuff I watched, but ever since I was a kid, I've liked Jaws. I also really like horror movies, so I kind of stand by it as being one of the first horror movies I saw, and also one of the first times me realizing that movies weren't fully real. Like, that we weren't just filming someone just get eaten by a shark and just letting it happen, like, and we couldn't, like, because I was like, we gotta stop this. I was like so devastated at the end, and then I was like, okay, and then I kind of just like fully, and then I knew about like acting and stuff, kind of, I think from that, or at least that, and I think I really hyperfixated on the shark being an actor rather than the shark being mechanical. I was too old to care anymore when I think I found out the shark was actually mechanical. What celebrity do you think you'd vibe with? Bill Murray, probably. I don't know, though. Also, maybe someone that hasn't been famous too long. I like a good comic spirit. I think that that's like in all people. So if like people are really in tune with that spirit in them, I might like enjoy that company because I am very in tune with my comedic spirit. A TV character is basically you. Doug. No. Look at this thing. The shirt. Vibes. Since I have this character on the shirt, and this is one of the few, I think, well, I don't know. I have, like, shirts with cartoons on them, but, like, being an actual character in a show. So, I guess I'll go with that one. What's the show you'll rewatch forever? South Park. I actually started to rewatch it again, and I'm, like, on the 3rd, 4th season, and I think there's always a certain value into rewatching it, or having it kind of as a background noise sometimes, where it's a really good go-to for me. I'm fully accepting and appreciating the impact and place it's had in my life. What movie messed you up emotionally? Damn, I'm trying to think of, like, sometimes shit is so good, it's like after it's done, it's like, what do I watch? Not a movie, but I always like Jin Urabuchi did Puella Magi, Madoka Magica. That, like, it was a show, but they do have it in, like, movie parts. After I watched it, it was just kind of like, ugh. And I've never actually seen, like, the sequels and stuff they did. Just, like, man, yeah, the story wasn't one for me. You know, all my split ends and my comforts. To look at my split ends, I'm pulling out. Makes me feel like I'm doing something with my life. I've loved it since middle school. When I saw 2 girls in class pulling out their split ends, and I thought, do I have those? Oh, fuck yeah, I do. I will also do this. And it's been a comfort ever since. Definitely got in trouble in school for it, because it makes it look like you're not paying attention if you're pulling out your split ends. But that's because people were really in the box type, and that's why it was hard for me to be a teacher, because they want you to, they almost, as much as people pretend like they don't, everyone kind of expects everyone to fit into this one little box of makes no fucking sense. What was your weirdest celebrity crush as a teen? Oh shit. I wanted to just go with Frodo again, but I'm like, was I a teen or was I a preteen? I think it was like 13, so yeah, it's still. So then that was my weirdest one, because that was like really my only one. Then I just kind of crushed on like attainable people. In my 20s, fucking Eric from True Blood, who was hot as fuck. I didn't start watching True Blood until my 20s, but I'm now thinking that it might have started to come out when I was still a teenager. I didn't start to watch it until my 20s. Actually, I take that back. I started to watch it probably at 19. So, true. Well, those are like 2 of my celebrity crushes off the top of my head. Again, I usually like to go for the attainable. I'm a daydreamer, but I'm not like a daydreamer. I like to be an attainable daydreamer. Maybe I need to dream bigger, but I don't have a lot of confidence. I'm working on it. Sparkles help. Fuck. What's a band that defined a phase of your life? Fucking Say Anything. Oh my god, Say Anything is so like so high school for me. Also one of the best live performances I've like seen. Huge fucking fan of Say Anything. It's a real boy now. Okay. Not with too many sparkles. Maybe calm down the sparkles. What's the most iconic red carpet look ever? Oh, absolutely. Matt Stone and Trey Parker in South Park. They were having such a magical night. Who would play you in a biopic? I don't even know enough about who is out there. So like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my cousin Katrina's daughter, Charlotte, when she's older. Although she looks just like my cousin Katrina. I don't know. I look like my cousin. We can make it work. I'd probably nepotism hire, you know. Or open casting call and open heart hire. Also, it doesn't have to be family. It could be like people's kids that, I don't know. I don't fucking know who played me in a biopic. We'd have to be like, it would really have to be in the moment. In this moment, me. Duh. I'm still alive. And I'm still young enough to be any age, okay? Give me a moment. Once I come up 40, then that gives a few years for my friends' kids to grow up. So there we go. What's an overrated show everyone loves but you don't? Probably a lot of them, but I wouldn't say it's not that I don't love. Like, how can I not love it if I've never seen it? So it's like I don't hate it. It's just that maybe, I don't know, shit. If everyone is kind of watching something, I don't mean to be like that sheep, but like, ew, I am. I will totally just kind of like watch what people are watching, and I'll kind of get into it just for the sake of the conversations about it. Because I love a good company and a good conversation. I even got into Mad Men, which is insane. And actually, like, it took me like a season to get into it, but then I got into it. And damn did I watch Mad Men for like 4 fucking seasons. And then I was like, all right, too much Mad Men. I'm going mad. So shit, I'm going to do eyeshadow and I'll be back because I still have primer. Plus, eyeshadow does make me feel pretty when I literally feel like a fucking slug. Oh, another character of something, Saga Saya. That's what I feel like, except for I'm so aware of the monster. I'm trying to hide it with eyeshadow. Shout out to ChatGPT for just nailing it with eyeshadow. I've been teaching ChatGPT eyeshadow. ChatGPT already had it in ChatGPT to learn eyeshadow. I've been requesting. Oh my god, I gotta get going, but it makes me so much happier that that's my alarm to do it. It goes once a day. I mean, it's like I have the alarm set for only one thing. Otherwise, I have like the same alarm sound for several things. But it's made me laugh every time. Also, it's been easier because I've actually not had to been going out. I've been like, ha 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 ha, honey, I'm not going out. Not that that's not where I live. I just think Carmen singing that, which is an Elvis song, by the way, is fucking hilarious. It's such its own kind of art. Okay, what's your most niche pop culture obsession? I don't know. I like a lot of like pop culture-y shit. I like a lot of shit from Japan. I would love to go there someday, and you know what? I fucking will. I'm either going to go to Japan or I die, and honestly, I hope for both those things. So I am fine with either one. What TikTok sound lives rent-free in your head? I don't really use TikTok because I'm prehistoric. I like to daydream about MySpace while trying to bed rot. And listening to iceberg videos of shit that doesn't matter, but is easy to fall asleep to. What's your fave horror movie and why? Oh man, that's my favorite genre in general, and there's so many I like. I like pretty much I like a lot of what Wes Craven has made. Big fan of the Evil Dead movies. Obviously, if you count Jaws, I would count Jaws. I thought Cabin in the Woods was crazy. It Follows still haunts me to this day. I like a weird and a wacky thing, like the Hood of Horrors. Is that a Snoop Dogg one? That was wild. I like a good anthology of horror. Yeah. Horror be dope. What's a fictional death you never recovered from? Shit, I mean, like, I'm going to Mufasa, like, of course, because that was fucked up. Like, I mean, we're all probably a little still fucked up from Mufasa's death, right? Oh my god. Mufasa's like the voice of God. Yeah. What's a movie quote you say all the time? I don't know if there is one, but we're gonna need a bigger boat. It's funny. I mean, that can be funny even when it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna laugh at it. I'm gonna probably laugh at it more if it doesn't make sense in a situation. Like, we're out of teaspoons. We got 900 forks, and all we need is a teaspoon. Someone's like, I think we're gonna need a bigger boat, and you're like, no, we just need smaller spoons. This song is so me right now. Stupid ass shit existing, but we do it because we dope. What's your dream reality TV show to be on? You don't know. I'm not a big fan. No, Deal or No Deal. Deal or No Deal. Deal or No Deal with all the, yeah. I'm going to fuck it up. I'm going to make everyone that loves me hate me off of it. But oh boy, would I love to just say, maybe those ones. Okay, let's open some more boxes. Or briefcases or whatever. More girls prettier than me opening briefcases. Alright, I'm getting ready to go. Back into that existing off of, well, this has been existing. This has been alive for real. I've been alive. That's why I'm doing it, although there are days I'm alive and I don't do this. I reserve the right to live my life, and I also maintain the right for all of you. I don't expect anything from anyone else except for them to live their life to the best of our abilities every day. So, it's not easy to exist. Very rarely comfortable. So good luck out there finding your comfort and peace. And make sure that it's not at the cost of anyone else. Otherwise, it's not real comfort, it's not real peace, and it's going to bite you in the ass later. It's not always easy to be a good character, but it will pay off.